I wasn't fluent in English. I used to hesitate before even saying a single sentence. But today, I speak confidently, and in this video, I'll show you exactly how I did it. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are trying to improve your English and feel stuck, don't worry, I have been there too. In this video, I'll show you the exact steps that helped me to become fluent. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear path you can follow too. So let's get into it. So first, let me be honest where I started. I knew some basic grammar rules, vocabulary, and how to pass exams, but I could not speak confidently. I was afraid of making mistakes and understanding native speakers. That felt impossible. I was told by my teachers to memorize grammar rules, translate sentences, study for tests. But everything changed when I realized something important. Fluency is not about being perfect, it's about being able to communicate. So I stopped being perfect and focused on practice. Now, let's talk about what really helped me become fluent. I started thinking in English. Instead of translating my native language into English, I started thinking directly in English. At first, it was simple. I started with simple sentences like I'm eating, I'm reading, I feel happy. Gradually, I went on speaking more complex sentences. I speak every single day. Even when I had no one to speak to, I still practiced speaking. Here's what I did. I talked to myself. I described what I was doing. I spoke in front of a mirror. I even recorded my voice, and that really worked. I immersed myself in English. I surrounded myself with English as much as possible. I performed tasks like watched YouTube videos, listened to tape scripts, podcasts, watched movies and series. I listened to English songs and learned from the lyrics. At first, I didn't understand everything. Rather, I focused on catching keywords, understanding context, repeating the phrases. Over time, my listening improved naturally. I learned phrases, not just words. Instead of memorizing single words, I learned full sentences and phrases. Instead of learning it, I rather learned get up, get used to, not only the name, but my name is. This made my speaking sound more natural. I didn't obsess over grammar. What I mean to say here is I did learn grammar, but not for its sake, but for some basic knowledge. Instead of memorizing the rules and structure, I started learning by relating those structures to real life activities. While I was learning the tense, I started finding out at what period of time I was performing that very task. If I performed the task at that present time, so it was the present tense. If I performed the day before, in the morning, some hours, minutes, second ago, then that was the past time. For that type of activities, I had to use past tense. In this way, I learned grammar and I started getting improvements. I learned vocabulary. I learned 5 to 10 vocabulary every day. I learned from sources like watching movies, YouTube videos, listening to podcasts, reading stories, articles, books. I not only learned the words, but I also learned their meanings and pronunciation. So what I mean to say here is whenever we find any new word, suppose I found this word confirm, I had to know the meaning of this word. So I would look up the meaning of this word in a dictionary. So while looking up the dictionary, I did not only learn its meaning, I also learned how it is pronounced by following the phonetic transcription, and I also learned how it is used in the context. Let's have a look at this word, confirm, and let's look at its phonetic transcription. So these are the symbols that are called phonetic transcriptions, And these symbols will help you know how the word is pronounced and where the stress is placed. So in this word, we can see here the first ka, it is the ka, and the symbol ka, o, and this is no sound, and this is the fa, and again the o sound, and the dot means it is long vowel, o, and the ma sound. So its pronunciation, confirm, conform. The stress falls on fa sound. So confirm. If you are not familiar with phonetic transcriptions or symbols, you can watch this video of mine where you will get to know everything about phonetic transcription in detail. So learning the phonetic transcription helped me a lot to know the pronunciation of each and every word I learned. I learned the words deeply, used them, and reviewed them. That's why I built strong vocabulary over time. I learned language functions. Language functions, also known as communicative functions of language, are the ways in which a language is used in a community, like greeting, introducing, welcoming, thanking, congratulating, apologizing, and many more. And such functions help me to adjust language depending on the situation, start conversations, keep communication smooth, and build relationships. Learning such function helped me to sound more natural and fluent. So this was the book that I learned, the communicative function of language, communicative English. So it looks quite old. So I read this book when I was doing my bachelor's level. So it was a textbook that we had to read. So you can see here are different functions of language given here, like greeting, taking farewell, welcoming, addressing, introducing, congratulating, many more. This book provides you the language function that we need to speak in our daily life conversation in different situations. Before reading this book, I used to think that learning English was learning all the grammar structures, that I had to be perfect in grammar, then only I would be able to speak English fluently. But when I found this book and started reading it, it really changed my opinion. If you want to become fluent, here's my advice. Be consistent, practice every day, don't wait to be perfect, start speaking now. Remember, fluency is a journey and every small step counts. Enjoy the process. If you enjoy learning, you'll never quit. Yes, that's my full journey of how I became fluent in English. If this video helped you, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below what is your biggest challenge in learning English. I'd love to help you. Thanks for watching and see you soon in the next video.